We're back, folks, for the final part of our eBay selling deep dive.
The grand finale.
It is. We're going beyond those basics. We're talking advanced strategies for scaling your business.
Oh, yeah.
Mastering those essential tools.
The fun stuff.
And navigating the sometimes tricky legal and financial side of things.
You got to stay safe and profitable.
Exactly. So think of it as like building your ultimate eBay toolkit.
I like that.
Giving you the knowledge and the confidence to make those entrepreneurial dreams a reality.
Turn those dreams into a thriving business.
Exactly. All right, let's jump right in. Inventory management.
Oh, that's a big one.
It is, especially when you're juggling multiple products, tons of orders, your business is growing.
Yeah, it gets chaotic.
Staying organized can be tough. What are your strategies for wrangling that inventory chaos?
You're right. It can get overwhelming really quickly. But good inventory management it's the foundation of any successful eBay operation.
The backbone.
The backbone. It makes sure you can fulfill those orders quickly, avoid overselling, and keep those customers happy.
Happy customers, happy life.
Exactly. So how do you create a system that actually works, especially when you've got all this new stuff coming in, sales going out, maybe returns happening?
It's a lot to keep track of.
It is. Start by choosing an inventory tracking method that, fits your business, fits your comfort level with technology. Spreadsheets, they're a great starting point if you have a smaller inventory.
Okay.
As you grow, eBay actually has some built-in inventory management tools.
Oh, handy.
They're really handy. They give you those real-time updates, sync with your listing so you're always in the loop.
So it's like having a digital assistant keeping track of everything.
Exactly. Now, if you're dealing with hundreds, maybe even thousands of products,
Spreadsheets probably aren't going to cut it.
probably not.
Yeah.
That's when those third-party inventory management software options come in.
Okay, yeah.
They can be lifesavers. They offer like barcode scanning,
Oh.
fancy, automated stock updates, even integration with accounting software. So everything's like seamlessly connected.
Streamlined. So it's not just about tracking numbers.
No.
It's about having a system that actually keeps your inventory organized, makes you efficient.
Absolutely. Think of it like, a well-oiled machine.
Okay.
Every product has its designated spot. You're tracking every movement.
So start with like a good labeling system, right?
Clear and consistent. We use barcodes, whatever works for you. Just make sure everything's easily identifiable.
Make an ID card for each item.
Exactly. And think about your physical space, too.
Okay, storage. Yeah.
Organize it logically, maybe by product category, SKU number, even by how often those items sell.
Right. So the popular stuff is easy to grab.
Front and center. That way, you know exactly where everything is when those orders start rolling in.
Creating your own mini warehouse.
Love it.
Now, what about product variations? Different sizes, colors, styles.
Variations. eBay's got you covered. You can create listings with variations. So instead of having a separate listing for every single size or color,
Right.
you can group them under one main listing.
Makes sense. Keeps things tidy.
Tidier and easier for the buyer, too.
And less work for you.
Bonus. Now, what if a buyer wants something truly unique, something custom?
Oh, like personalized. Beyond those standard variations.
Exactly. eBay allows customization on certain products.
Okay.
Clear communication is key here. Let buyers know exactly what they can customize,
Engraving, colors, size adjustments, all that.
all that, and use eBay's personalization tool. It lets buyers put in their specific requests right there during checkout.
So it's like a mini factory operating right there in your eBay store.
I love it. But with all these variations and customizations, how do you make sure you have enough stock to fulfill those orders without ending up with a bunch of weird variations no one wants?
Right, the dreaded overstock.
Exactly. This is where inventory forecasting comes in.
Ooh, sounds fancy.
It's all about looking at your past sales data, spotting those trends,
Okay.
so you can predict what those buyers are going to want.
Predicting the future of your inventory.
That's it. And if you're selling handmade or made-to-order items, don't forget to factor in production time.
Right, it all takes time. Now, customer service.
Oh, customer service.
It's the heart of any good business.
The heart and soul.
How do you provide that exceptional service that builds loyalty and keeps those positive reviews rolling in?
On eBay, it's all about responsiveness, clarity, and empathy.
Okay, break it down for me.
Respond to those buyer inquiries quickly, like within 24 hours, ideally.
Okay.
And when you do respond, be thorough. Don't just give those one-word answers. If a buyer asks about dimensions, give them the length, the width, the height, the whole 9 yards.
Anticipate their needs.
Exactly. Now, we all know things can go wrong sometimes.
Yep.
Damaged item, maybe a product that doesn't quite live up to expectations.
Those unhappy customer
Those are
situations.
the tough ones.
That's it.
But it's how you handle them that really matters.
So what's the best approach?
Acknowledge the issue, apologize sincerely, and offer a solution.
Okay.
Maybe it's a replacement, a refund, a partial refund, with a discount on a future purchase. It depends on the situation.
Right, right. Turning that frown upside down.
Exactly. Turn that negative into a positive. And even better, take those proactive steps to prevent those issues in the first place.
Okay, like what?
Detailed, accurate product descriptions, high-quality photos from every angle, even those imperfections.
Show it all.
Show it all. And secure packaging.
Protect those.
Protect those goods. It's all about setting those customers up for success,
Right.
giving them the info they need to feel confident about their purchase.
Speaking of confidence, let's talk about something a little less fun, account issues.
Oh, the dreaded account issues.
Yeah, why would eBay freeze or suspend an account? What can sellers do to prevent or resolve those issues?
Account suspensions are definitely stressful, but they can happen for a variety of reasons. Some are more serious than others. Policy violations are a big one. This could be listing prohibited items, engaging in something called shill bidding,
Yield bidding.
where you artificially inflate those prices.
Oh, shady.
Shady. Or even not following eBay's feedback guidelines.
Right, so knowing the rules is crucial.
Absolutely crucial.
Well, what exactly is shill bidding? I'm not familiar with that term.
It's a sneaky tactic where someone bids on their own items
Yeah.
using a different account, or they get someone else to do it just to drive up
Yeah.
the price.
So it's manipulation.
Pure manipulation creates this false sense of demand,
Yeah.
deceives those genuine buyers. Not a good look.
Not at all. Besides policy violations, what are some other reasons for account issues?
eBay has systems in place to detect fraudulent activity. And that goes for both buyers and sellers. If your account shows some, unusual behavior,
Like what?
sudden spikes in sales, multiple accounts linked to the same IP address,
Oh.
even login attempts from different locations, eBay's going to notice.
Red flags.
Red flags. It could trigger a security alert,
Okay.
maybe even a temporary account freeze.
They're just trying to keep the marketplace safe.
Exactly. Safe and trustworthy.
Makes sense. So what happens if your account gets frozen or suspended? How do you fix it?
First, don't panic.
Easy to say.
Yeah, no, I know.
Ah.
But eBay will usually send you an email explaining why you were suspended and how to get your account back in good standing.
Okay.
Read that email carefully. Gather any documentation they ask for. Maybe it's invoices to prove your products are authentic, tracking info to show you ship on time,
Okay.
or even a detailed explanation if you think the suspension was a mistake.
So you're making your case to eBay?
Exactly. You're showing them that you're committed to resolving the issue and following their guidelines.
Right. Now, what if those initial attempts to reinstate the account, what if they don't work?
You can appeal the decision.
Okay.
eBay has an appeal process. You can submit more information, more evidence.
Your side of the story.
Exactly. Just be clear in your communication. Lay out your argument logically. Address their concerns point by point.
Right.
And be professional.
Professionalism always wins.
It does.
Now, what about those situations where the suspension is because of unpaid fees? Outstanding debts?
Oh, yeah, financial issues. They could definitely lead to account suspensions.
Right.
Just stay on top of your eBay account, pay those fees on time, take care of any outstanding balances promptly.
Okay.
And if you're having money troubles, reach out to eBay's customer support. They might be able to work with you, maybe offer a payment plan or some guidance on how to resolve the issue.
So communication is key.
Always.
Now let's shift gears, talk about some legal considerations.
Oh, yeah, the legal stuff.
What are some key legal aspects eBay sellers should know just to protect themselves, protect their businesses?
The legal side of online businesses can be daunting, but understanding the basics can really go a long way. Product liability is a big one.
Okay.
If a product you sell causes harm or damage, you could be held responsible.
So it's not just about making sales, it's about making sure those products are safe.
Safe and compliant with regulations.
How can sellers mitigate that risk?
Do your research, especially if you're selling items that could be, potentially hazardous.
Yeah.
Make sure your products comply with all those relevant regulations.
Yeah.
Include clear warning labels, instructions, all that.
Safety first?
Safety first. You might even want to consider product liability insurance. Gives you that extra layer of protection if someone decides to sue.
The safety net for your business.
Exactly. And then there's intellectual property.
Ooh, how does that come into play on eBay?
eBay is super strict about counterfeit items,
Yeah,
anything that infringes on intellectual property rights. You need to make sure the products you're selling are authentic
right.
and that you actually have the right to sell them.
Permission granted.
Permission granted. Steer clear of anything that violates trademarks or copyrights.
Play by the rules?
Play by the rules. Now, what about your business structure? Does it matter if you're a sole proprietor, an LLC, a corporation?
Is that a legal consideration?
It can be. Choosing the right structure really depends on your specific situation, how big your eBay business is. Sole proprietorship, that's the simplest,
Right.
but it doesn't really protect your personal assets if something goes wrong legally.
Yeah.
An LLC, a limited liability company, separates your personal assets from those business liabilities, so you've got more protection.
Okay.
And a corporation, that's more complex, usually for larger businesses.
So if you're not sure, talk to a legal professional.
Always a good idea.
All right, let's talk about the fun stuff. Scaling your eBay business.
Let's grow.
Taking it to the next level, turning that side hustle into a full-blown e-commerce empire. What are your strategies?
Scaling an eBay business is exciting.
Oh, yeah.
It's full of challenges and opportunities. It often means stepping back from those day-to-day tasks,
Oh.
the things that kept you busy when you were first starting out,
Right.
and focusing on those big picture strategic moves.
So working smarter, not harder.
Exactly. Hiring help, outsourcing tasks, that's usually one of the first steps.
Okay, like what kind of help are we talking about?
Maybe a virtual assistant to handle all those customer service inquiries.
Yeah.
A professional photographer to take those amazing product pictures.
Makes those listings pop.
Oh, yeah, or even partnering with a fulfillment center to handle all that shipping and packaging.
So building a team of experts to support your vision.
Exactly. That way, you can focus on the big picture, the strategic stuff.
Right, right. What about marketing? How do you reach more buyers?
eBay has a bunch of marketing tools and programs. Promoted listings, you pay a small fee,
Okay.
and your listings get featured more prominently in those search results.
Get more eyeballs on your product.
Exactly. You can also do targeted social media campaigns.
Right.
Use email marketing to stay connected with your existing customers.
Yeah.
You can even collaborate with influencers to showcase your products to a wider audience.
So many options.
So many options. It's like having your own little marketing department.
I like it. Now, with all this growth, all this expansion, how do you maintain that personal touch?
Ah, that's such a good point. It's easy to get lost in the numbers as you scale. Forget about those human connections that really build loyalty.
Right.
Focus on building a strong brand identity,
Okay.
one that reflects your values, connects with your target audience,
So even as you grow,
even as you grow.
remember the why behind your eBay journey.
The why.
Yeah.
And never underestimate those small gestures that can really go a long way.
Like what?
A handwritten thank you note in the package.
Oh, that's nice.
A personalized response to a question.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little gift with an order. Those little things make a big difference.
It's all about that customer experience.
It is. It's about creating a sense of community, and that's what sets those successful eBay businesses apart.
Something special. Well, folks, that brings us to the end of our eBay selling deep dive.
We've covered it all,
From the very basics of creating those listings,
to the complexities of managing inventory.
handling customer service, scaling your business, we explored strategies for optimizing those listings.
Understanding the legal and financial landscape.
We even peeked into the future of eBay selling.
It's an exciting time to be an eBay entrepreneur.
It is. We hope you feel empowered.
Inspired.
Inspired, yes, to launch, grow, and thrive in the world of eBay selling. The possibilities are truly endless.